House Republicans will take up another bill today banning the use of tax dollars for abortions. Now, this vote comes as thousands of pro-life demonstrators get ready for the annual March for Life, which happens today. It marks 42 years of protesting the Supreme Court decision legalizing abortion, Roe v. Wade, of course. Now, Shannon Bream has been covering all of this. It's been a dynamic story over the past 24 hours, and she joins us on the National Mall. So what happened to the bill that would ban most abortions after 20 weeks that was supposed to be a very easy lift yesterday for the GOP, and that one got shelved?
It did, Martha, and they were hoping to be able to put it up and pass it today on the day that thousands will gather here on the National Mall for the March for Life. However, we started to hear ripplings of trouble last week. There were some, including Congresswoman Renee Elmer. She's a Republican out of North Carolina, who behind closed doors were raising concerns. They said, according to some reports, that they didn't want this to be one of the first bills they put up. They felt like it would alienate some voters, and it just sort of fell apart in the last few hours, essentially last night. So no vote on that today. Pro-life groups across the spectrum very disappointed, one even saying they were disgusted. Here's what Family Research Council Tony Perkins, the president of FRC, said, quote, "We are disappointed that a handful of members caused a delay in what they call the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Act. The excruciating pain that unborn babies feel at 5 months is a matter of biology, not a matter of belief. It is time that Congress put an end to this barbaric horror." Today, instead, Martha, they will take up that other bill, which is aimed at making sure no federal dollars flow to abortion funding.
Yeah.
Martha?
So the other bill, is that done for good, or are they going to try to work out their differences with the women in the House and try to get it going again?
Yeah, there have been numerous assurances from different members of the GOP in the House that it will come back at some point. Chief among them is Chris Smith, congressman out of New Jersey. He has been a big backer of this effort. He says it's going to come back. But over in the Senate, there were a number of members, primarily females, who took to the floor yesterday to say it doesn't matter what they pass in the House. We're going to block it here. Here's what Senator Barbara Boxer had to say.
So I say to my Republican friends, and they are my friends, instead of going back to the last century, join us in this one. Protect women.
A number of pro-life groups and leaders that I was talking to last night, they said that they're very upset because in many cases they backed financially a number of these House Republican members they think who have folded on them and are abandoned under some pressure. So we'll see how it all plays out, but should be a busy day here on the National Mall, Martha.
Yeah. All right, Shannon, thank you very much.